Hello, Morgan, and welcome to your daughter's chart reading. First and foremost, let me hide this panel because it's hideous. And secondly, thank you for your patience. That was very much unexpectedly needed. I am up and running now, clearly, because we're on your child's chart reading. So, what we're going to be getting into is this thing here, this pie, pizza, cookie compass thing. This that is sort of kind of the script for your daughter's life this time around. It includes all the information from other lives that she's lived, the gifts and lessons she still has, and everything she came to do this time in order to evolve so that she can ascend. So with that being said, I'm going to go through all the planets here so you get an idea of your baby and what she's going through, what she came to accomplish. So first and foremost, I'm going to start with the ascendant, which is the path she is taking, the mask she is wearing, the character she is portraying, and that's the learner. I don't know if that's the word I want to use for that. Excuse any noise in the background. I happen to live near the highway. I hope that does not detract from this. So with the Gemini rising, this is the teacher, the student. This is the path she'll be taking her whole life, by the way. This is about learning, thinking, communicating, connecting with others to develop her own ideas. So with that being said, the way she'll come off to people in the first place is inquisitive, young, bright, witty. Luckily for her, she's being led by Jupiter. So this life is all about expansion and growth through experiences for her. And that also means she has a guardian angel on her shoulder. Now, the interesting thing here is underneath all that learning and understanding and communicating is this Cancer energy, which makes her empathic. That is actually what she needs. This is serious. What she needs in order to feel nurtured is that sensitive side of her needs to be left, but it's also what she needs to share with others for her to feel good. So her feelings and nurturing other people and sort of being like a little mom to other people comforts her. It's what she needs to feel okay as a human. So this Cancer energy of the empath and the ability to feel other people's feelings, especially other females and people in your family, leads to her second house of the gifts she was given in this life in order to earn an income for herself or to create the life she values. So with that being said, her mood, which is her emotional radar, she picks up on other people's feelings very quickly. Sometimes she might not know that they are actually other people's feelings because she's just so open to picking these up, especially in relation to her relationship with you. She's really good at picking up feelings. So if she ever wanted to do spiritual work like this, she'd be really good, but also really good at working with children, homes, and anything with the divine feminine. So this Cancer energy, which seems to be really big for her because it goes into three houses, is also in the way she communicates. She communicates in a way that people feel loved, understood, and heard. But she's also an inspiration after she lets them be all pity party because she knows how to boost people up. Because at her core, she is a Leo. This is somebody who came to inspire, to share ideas with people. Just the inner child is on 10. This is also a representation of the household that you created for her, somewhere where she could be creative and free and actually be herself. As she grows up, she'll move into this Virgo energy because this is the fourth house of home, roots and foundation, where she'll sort of be the healer in her home, the practical one and the one that keeps details together because of the way she's with her children, which is seen by the fifth house. Her children will be very smart, very detail oriented, very helper like their mother. And that's the way that she communicates. Her words are always about helping and healing others. Now, her Venus, which rules the second house, her value, how she will actually earn money and where she defines her values is through partnerships. In her communication, she loves working with other people. She really is attached to having somebody else by her side in things. This will go into best friendships and even her relationship with you because technically you are her first partner. But she would also be really good at painting, working with animals, horses, literature, and writing. Also pop up here because this is the fifth house of self-expression. Things she does for fun and hobbies, just what connects her with her inner child, and it's things like gardening, working with animals, pets, yoga, drawing, anything aristocratic, like visiting a museum possibly can even fit in there. Now, at the end of this, we have a little bit of Scorpio, so I'm really not going to hold that against her. There just sometimes there's some stuff she's going to keep from you, which makes sense. But the sixth house of day-to-day activities and things she has to do to be of service, which is where her North Node is, what she came to do in this life, is to be somebody who helps uncover trauma for other people, who helps them flip their assets even, who teaches everything she learned about peace to people who don't have peace in their life. And that's because this was actually something that she contracted herself to 28. She'll be learning everything about difficulties in life so that one day she can help other people with these same difficulties in life. Because that's who her character is. The main part of her character is she's learning through her experiences, but she's learning through the scope of developing her soul and her day-to-day life. So what's happening to her in school and all that sort of stuff is because she really wanted an intense experience to help other people who are going to come to her with their intense experiences. After she spends a full 18 years in isolation in peace with you guys, just enjoying her family, she's going to step out into the world and start doing things that are going to make a difference. Now, her Mercury, which is the way her mind works, once again, this is in the way she's meant to be of service, is this Sagittarius optimistic energy. She's meant to inspire the people that come to her. Very therapist, this feels like, very counselor, very somebody who is a friend to everyone that comes along with this going on here. Now, the Sagittarius energy of her being the optimist, the storyteller, the traveler, the great inspiration to others leads into her seventh house of partnerships. That's where her drive is. She really likes traveling. She really likes thinking. She likes learning new things. And that's the way that, well, the thing that will always fuel her and help her expand. You see, because that's right across from that. Her experience sometimes will contradict what she's reading, but she has to find a medium between them two through her own deductions, if you will, because she'll be quite the brainiac. So this Capricorn energy, which is energy of her career, is in her seventh house, which means that at some point she might marry somebody older, somebody that she has a business with. This goes into the eighth house, which is ruled by Scorpio, where she has a lot of planets. So this means she'll be able to take her assets in the future and transform them. This is somebody who can flip stuff in real estate, stock market, taxes, anything like that, because the eighth house is all about all the seedier other people things in life, like sex, death, taxes, morgues, inheritances, life through death transformation. That's where her power is, in taking all the difficulties that she will come across from all the experience of learning difficult things, because it really feels more like she's supposed to go to school for like psychology or counseling or something possibly. But she's going to take all of that and learn how to make money from it. That's where her power is, in understanding these difficult things and how to flip those into her career. So this Capricorn energy goes into the ninth house of higher education, which means she'll be teaching whatever she learns eventually, and likely across seas. Now, there are no planets here, so that doesn't mean it's a big point, but the energies are important here. So connecting with other people online, putting her business online, sharing whatever it is she's doing is important here. Now, this 10th house in MC, the MC is the highlight of the chart. The highest point in her life for her, what is the idea of heaven on earth for her, is helping the team, being known on the internet, possibly being known through technology, being a part of a group of people making a difference in her career in the world. For her, her dreams are important. Her dreams actually funnel her career. Like she's supposed to be somebody who can possibly work in film, poetry, doing clairvoyant work. She's just really streaming ideas that help other people all the time. That's also where her wound is. She might have a hard time deciding what she wants to do with her career because she's so open and available to multiple other things, and there's so many ideas always channeling through her with this energy going on here. Especially this Neptune sort of makes it cloudy on what she wants to do with her career. But she is meant to be a person that goes through multiple different types of jobs as she finds herself over time. So with this Pisces energy in the 10th house, this is a mystic, somebody who's seen for just their glow, right? I'm going to say online because of that Aquarius, but this Pisces energy goes into the 11th house of the group she belongs to, her soul tribe, the people she was also attracted. Her unique genius, or the way she connects dots, is in this unique group of people. Like once she finds her soul tribe, everything about this wound and this lack of clarity on what she wants to do with her career, I believe, will start coming together. Uranus, which is your lightning fast change in life, the way that you do things with a zing, like your cheat sheet, right? Hers is in self, in Aries, in 11. So the more she is herself, the more she takes everything that you have taught her in her life about being herself, everything will come to her quicker. Her fans will be attracted to her boldness, her uniqueness. So the last house here is the 12th, the house of things that could be yourself undoing and what's connected to your karma, right? So for her, this is royal karma, somebody who used to be an aristocrat, and I keep saying that because it keeps popping up, a hippie, a hedonist even, but also a teacher and a great learner. The emphasis is put on the time that she was really an aristocrat and didn't give back to the people. In this life, she's meant to come out of that and go into the trenches and really help the people who need her and need her education and wouldn't have access to that information otherwise. So thank you so much for your patience once again and this opportunity. Please let me know if you have any questions.